Welcome back, my friends. I have another article, very interesting article. And it's the article is from, let me put my goggles, from The Root by Noah A. McGee from March 22nd, 2022, and it's titled Jamaicans Reject Visit from Royal Family and Demand Slave Reparations. If I would be the royals, I would say I don't even have to go over there. What? What's that? Jamaica? What Jamaica? What Jamaica? That's what I would do, but I'm a bad person. But these guys go over there to Jamaica to do what? And those guys want money? Reparation? Okay. I can think of many reparations that I would offer the Jamaicans, but I'm pretty sure they would not want that kind of reparation. I would be willing to pay a lot of money to Jamaicans, and I will repair them being brought there. If you know what I mean? Like Liberia, United States tried that, President Monroe and other guys, right? I would do the same thing. I will give you the money, and I will also make sure that you go home and you have your life back. I mean, I know crimes were done in many instances. Not only in Jamaica. Get Haiti, for instance. They slaughtered all the French over there. Was it good? Was it okay? Could they have been done it differently? I'm pretty sure there are reasons why that we have to accept, but the other guys we can't. So, as Prince William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, prepare to a trip to Jamaica, many well-known leaders in the country are demanding an apology and slave reparations from Great Britain, who once colonized the Caribbean country, according to the Associated Press. Okay, well, colonization. I'm going to be unpopular, I don't care. Had good sides and bad sides. Look at the good sides because you know all the bad sides of this colonization. And he says, we are not letting up on the Prince William, are we? 2 weeks ago, Prince William received some criticism from Dr. Martin Luther King's daughter, Bernice King, for his controversial remarks on the Ukraine war, in which he said the war is alien to Europe. The trip to Jamaica, I mean, I'm not going to discuss a wife of a leader. It's not a team. Martin Luther King's wife was not him. She was the wife of this guy. It's like you have a guy you call a plumber to come here to figure out your problems with your plumbing system, and then all of a sudden you say, you know what, the plumber's wife kicks the door in and she starts saying things about how the things should be done. No, you're the wife of the plumber. The plumber knows what to do. You're just a wife. The same with the presidents. When you hear a president and you have the first lady, no, first lady, you are over there, his support. But I'm not going to ask you. You're not in the game. You're out of the game. So the same with the plumber. I'm talking with the plumber, not with his wife or with his sister who's going to come and tell me about the plumbing. Okay, so when I hear these wives or brothers of certain guys that have no badge of anything regarding the subject, giving their opinion, they can do that. I'm for it. But they should not even considered, not even placed, or if you're placed over there, you should be ridiculed about that. What do you know? Maybe you know, but you're put over there because you supposedly have an authority on the matter. Why? You lived in America. You had a good country here, in this one, the best country in the world, and what are you going to do? Tell me another place on this planet when you, what's her name? You, the daughter, Bernice King, would have had a better life. Ignore all these racist countries of Europe and Australia, New Zealand, and North America. Tell me, where would you have had a better life? Against all the odds and reality that were in the 50s and before, and slavery and so on, which you'd never experienced. Putting that to the side, where would you rather go? What country offered you more than this one? And if that's the point, I will pay for you to go over there and achieve your goal and dreams. So this is with this daughter of Martin Luther King. I posted a video on Martin Luther King, what kind of complete person he was, because we know this side, but we don't know the other side. But I put it together, so there's no doubts over there. So it says here that the trip to Jamaica is part of a large visit to the Caribbean region that also coincides with the 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence and the 70th anniversary of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth. Okay, not everybody could be happy. For instance, let's say I'm a Brit and I disagree with this. I said, oh, you should not go over there to Jamaica. I don't know. I don't like it. I think they're just too demanding. They want my money. I don't want to pay any reparations. I'm not guilty of anything. I don't apologize to anything, to these guys. Maybe you should apologize to the other guys. But why would you? You didn't do anything, and you don't represent the guys who actually perpetrated whatever they perpetrated. So, guilt by association, I'm done with that. That's in the Bible. I don't go by that. If I committed a crime, I should be punished, and not my grandchildren for my crime. And my grandchildren would apologize for my crime. Maybe I don't want to apologize for my crime. What does my grandchild know about me wanting to apologize or not? Maybe they don't want to say, no, I would do it again 10 times. 10 times even worse than that. Don't apologize for me. Who gives you the right to apologize for my crimes? No, you do not. You don't have that right. The same with Jesus. He came and he washed our own sins. Maybe I don't want you to wash all my sins when you came here and start over. And that's arrogance. That's arrogance. It's not help, arrogance. I didn't ask you to come and wash my sins. The same here. Don't apologize in my name. I do it because I did it, or I didn't do it. Unbelievable. So a letter signed by over 100 Jamaican leaders read, we see no reason to celebrate 7 years of the ascension of your grandmother. That's an insult. You could use at least. I mean, they're leaders, so they should act like that. Your grandmother. Oh, what about Queen Elizabeth? Was that hard? No, but they hate that person. They hate, and this guy should go and apologize. Don't go to Jamaica. Don't go. And when you asked about Jamaica, you should ask, what? Who? Oh, I never had that spice on my food. That's how I would talk. Look at these guys. Grandmother to the British throne because her leadership and that of her predecessors have perpetrated the greatest human rights tragedy. That's not true in the history of humankind. No, slavery was way before the sub-Saharan Africans were brought into the New World. So slavery didn't start with you. And you did not have the greatest slavery story in the world. You did not. Look at the Arabs, what they did with the Europeans. Everybody, look at Africans with the Africans. Look at Asians with Asians. So stop this. You're not the most victimized person on this planet. And besides, if you do that, you're going to challenge another group, and then you're going to be kicked in the teeth when you want to take the thunderbolt of those guys. That small minority that you figured it out. So these guys are the victims. Yes, you are the victims. I'm a victim too. I'm Romanian. Romanians were enslaved. Romanians were killed. So again, we got the same thing. Who's more of a victim than whom? It deserves what? Someone needs to pay. Remember, Great Britain was conquered by Rome. Right? Was not only conquered, they for hundreds of years, Britannia. So what should they are victims too. So the Jamaican victims talk with the English victims. So then what should we do now? Aren't the Brits victims too? Yes, they are. I don't think the Jamaicans were all victims all the time. They committed their own thing over there in their little island. But nevertheless, he asks him to apologize for something, the greatest human rights tragedy. No, that's not. That is not. Stop that. And he says here, the letter continued. During the 7 years on the throne, your grandmother, the Queen Elizabeth, has done nothing to redress and atone for the suffering of our ancestors. They're dead. What do you want? That took place during her reign and or during the entire period of British trafficking of Africans, enslavement, and so on. Everything you say is true, you leaders. That's true. But if I would be um, real with you, I would say, well, I'm stronger than you. So, like United States does. I'm stronger, I do whatever I want. So how about, stop blaming like this. What do you want? You want money? Okay, let's say Great Britain gives Jamaica money. Money, money, money. Because money will wash the greatest human rights tragedy in history. Okay, how much? How many billions? And once that's done, will you shut up? Will you shut up? Or you are going to come with more demands and more demands? The same here in the United States. What do you need? You need reparations? Once that's going to be given to you, if it's going to be given, even though you don't deserve it, are you going to shut up forever? No, they will not. I would even create a country for these guys. If they want, I would help them. I will help them, but I want to hear them shut up. But that's not the point. They don't want to shut up. They want continuously, to blame you, to keep you in defensive mode. Anyway, so Kate and William, the Prince and the Duke and the Duchess of Cambridge, do not go to Jamaica and never ever acknowledge that such a word as Jamaica. That's what I would do. Do you need them? Did you do something wrong? Why? Why me? I don't need to go over there. And by the way, since I'm at it, I will not agree to immigration from Jamaica anymore in Great Britain. How about that? And nothing. I will just ignore you whatsoever. There's not such a thing as a Jamaican. Who's going to be coming and asking for more then? Great Britain? I doubt that. So anyway, stay strong, smart, look for the truth, and be just. See ya.